All right, golfers, real quick here. What causes the hand path to drop too much in transition? This was one of the questions I got asked. Really, there's two main reasons. The first one is going to be a pull down in transition. So if a golfer has way too much hand speed downwards to start the downswing, oftentimes this is going to apply a force to the handle that's going to cause the shaft to get very vertical, very narrow. And then the golfer oftentimes will get stuck here and have to react in some way. And the second one, which I would argue is the most common reason I would see it, is just really poor tilts to the body. You know, so the golfer gets to the top of the backswing and then trail shoulder just drops way too much. So the golfer is trail side bending too much. Oftentimes this is accompanied with too much lateral motion from the pelvis towards the target. Some amount is really good. If I do that way too much and my trail shoulder drops a lot, hand path is going to drop, club's going to get stuck. I'm going to be under rotated and I'm going to have to flip at it. So the best way to avoid that is to work in the exact opposite direction of your tendencies. If the trail shoulder drops too much and the pelvis slides, well, we want the pelvis to actually stay back a little more, keep the trail shoulder a little bit higher. So what does that mean? It basically means retaining my lead side bend in transition a little bit more, which might feel a little over the top to you at the beginning, but it's kind of important to cure your tendencies. So gets to the top, lead shoulder stays down in this case, not the trail shoulder dropping, trail shoulder stays higher. And if I do that and I open up, you're going to see my hand path work back in front of me really well. So if you're somebody whose hand path lowers a lot and you get stuck, working away from that by keeping the lead side down, specifically the lead shoulder, keep the pelvis back a little longer. From front view, it'll look a little bit more like this, which obviously is going to look very extreme and probably going to feel exaggerated to you. That will get your hands and club back in front of you if you're somebody who drops the hands way too much in transition and gets stuck.